Hey, I had a guy recently tell me that small business in America was dead, and I disagree with him. Let's talk about why. Check this out. I recently had a conversation with a small business owner, and he was so beat up. He was so just lack of any type of morale, just beat to a pulp. And as we were talking about small business, he told me this. He says, Joey, small business in America is dead. And it blew me away that a small business owner would tell me that. Let's talk about that. And I want to share with you, by the time we finish with this message, you're going to have some ideas, some suggestions, some to-do stuff, and I sure hope some motivation to get you pumped up so where you don't think that small business in America is dead. I have a quote for you that I want to share as some reflection that I want you to have. So check this out. Colin Powell says that there are no secrets to success. It is a result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. Isn't that awesome? And haven't we all been there and need to learn from that? Hey, if this is your first time listening, my name is Joey, and I am on a crusade to help small business owners improve their small biz life. Our mission statement is your success is our business. So let me share some stats with you so you'll see my point where I don't believe small business is dead in America. In fact, I think it's alive and thriving. There's greater than 25 million small businesses in America today, and 500,000 new entrepreneurs just like you start a new business every year in the United States. And here's another stat that I absolutely love, is that 60% of all hiring in America is coming from small business owners like you. So I think sometimes what happens is when the small business owner tells me that small business is dead, and you can tell that they just have no motivation, they're all beat up. I think what happens is because their business is either stagnant or is on a decline. And there's a lot of reasons why that could be, and we can talk about those in another message. But here are some tips that I want to give you that if you're in this, or if you don't want to get to this point, 3 things that you really need to master in order to see growth. And anytime you're seeing growth, you are feeling good about your business. All right, so here we go with advice number 1. Hey, and hang around with me to the end. I'm going to give you a bonus tip that will really help you put things in perspective. You don't want to miss that. The first piece of advice that I'm giving you is this. You need to become a master at customer acquisition. That's right. The customers are your lifeblood, and you need to keep a constant influx of customers into your business. So you've got to master customer acquisition. Now, whether you're doing this by word of mouth referrals, which is absolutely awesome, but you got to grow your business yourself on top of that word of mouth referral business that you're growing. But you got to be a master at growing your own business outside of that word of mouth to keep constant new people coming in. And whether that's because you're advertising on the radio or on TV, in print like newspaper, or if you're dominating it in your social media activities, and there is a lot of ways that you can do that and win. So become an acquisition expert in your business, driving in new business constantly. You cannot ever stop that effort. Become that subject matter expert in customer acquisition. That is your first piece of advice that you need to implement. All right, the second piece of advice that I'm going to give you, and this one is huge, and that is, remember this. Customer experience is the difference maker. You have got to give the best customer service to create the greatest legendary customer service that there is. If there's a whole bunch of you in your niche selling the exact same things and everybody's price is about tit for tat, the only difference that you have to offer your customer is customer experience, customer service. Master it. Be the absolute best at what you know how you have people give word of mouth referrals to you? It's not because you have this one particular product that they can get from almost anywhere probably, and it's at a price that is reasonable to everybody. The reason people give word of mouth referrals is because of the customer experience that they get. You have got to be the master at customer experience for your business. Wow them every time. Think differently. Be creative in how you're providing the service. Follow-up messages, making sure that there's no friction in any service that they have, that you're taking care of them long after the sale so they keep coming back. They become a loyal customer. Key to growing your business. And when you're wowing people and you're giving great customer experience and they're giving tons of word of mouth referrals to your business, I promise you, you will not think that your small business in America is dead. This is why I think a lot of small business owners think that small business in America is dead, because they only see it from their perspective. It's because they see customers moving away from them. And one of the big reasons that I find that this is happening is because of two things. Number one is, I don't know you. Right? I'm a customer and I don't know you. That is a huge problem for you. No, I'm not going to come in and see you because I don't know you. Give me a reason to know you. And number two is, I do not remember you. That is two huge reasons why businesses don't get more customers or don't keep who they have. You have got to become a master at branding and marketing. And your marketing efforts cannot be all about sell, come buy this, come buy this, come buy this. You have got to provide value and keep in front of people. You know, I know this one small business that has added certain products and certain services into their business, and they cannot understand why people aren't coming in and buying them, because they know, the small business owners know, that it is great products and they're going to give great service, but nobody's coming in and buying it. Well, you know what? People don't know it. They're not advertising. They don't only do not do paper or print or other stuff. They don't do social media. So how is somebody going to know that, hey, I'm going to do this activity and I need this product, and oh yeah, that business that I've done business with for some other stuff has that. Now, I don't know that, so I'm not going to come in and do business with them. Branding and marketing is something that you have to always stay on top of. Be an expert at making sure that people know you and that people remember you, which will create those customers coming back to see you, which again will help you realize that, you know what, small business in America isn't dead. Hey, before we get to that last bonus tip, I wanted to ask you this. Is there somebody that you know that could really benefit from hearing this message? Do you have a small business, and maybe you are watching this because you want to make sure that you don't get to a point where you're into this mental stage of your business where you think it's dead because you're having some struggles? Maybe you know another business owner that's where they're at. They're struggling and they need some tips, maybe a little motivation. It sure would mean a lot to us if you would take a moment and share this message with them. Thank you so much. Hey, additionally, before I get to the bonus, hey, what are some of the things that you're doing, that you're helping, that you've implemented, that's bringing customers back in, that's helping create word of mouth? I would love to hear what you have going on. Hey, drop a message here with this or hit me up on Twitter. My Twitter handle is @JoeyPeacock. I'd love to have a conversation with you there too. Here's that bonus section that I promised you earlier. One of the things that I see business owners struggle with is they think that they have to have everybody come in and do business with them, where, you know, I'm here to tell you that that is not the case. Even here in our business, we've determined how many customers that we need in order to be successful. And we strive to have a base number of that many customers. You probably do that in your small business too. Well, it's called your magic number. And if you don't know your magic number in your business, and you're struggling with your business, or you feel like business in America is dead because everybody wants to buy online, or all I hear is Amazon. Hey, you remember 10 years ago when we were so afraid Walmart was going to put us out of business, and we don't hardly ever talk about that anymore? But you have to figure out what your magic number is. If you're in a small community in rural America and there's X amount of people in your community, just figure out what number it is of that population percentage that you need in order to win. My guess is that if you had 1,000 customers that were loyal to your business and that did business with you for all their gift giving, their products needs, their service needs, whatever it is that you're providing, that if you had 1,000 customers 100% loyal to your business, that you would have to roll the money out of your front door every night in a wheelbarrow. Make your magic number a priority to figure out, so that you know how many people that you need to specifically target and to build, to grow and sustain your business, so that you are not part of this mindset that small business in America is dead. And you don't have to do this by yourself. If you need some help, if you need some coaching, some one-with-one, some motivation, some branding and marketing help, hey, that's what we're here to help you with. We produce these videos for you to give you some motivation, some tips and advice, but if you need some one-with-one time, some help personally with all this stuff, hey, we're going to leave you a link that you can contact us with in the description. Reach out to us there. There's a contact us at the bottom of the page that is going to reach out to us there. We're going to get a little bit of information, heads up, completely confident, we promise you, and we will reach back out to you and help you improve your small biz life. Hey, and I want to add this, and I'm going to admit up front, this is a shameless plug for us, but this business owner that told me that he felt small business in America is dead, we came on board with them and we helped them, and we have been working to help them grow their business, and boy, you should see the excitement that they have. Their social media pages are growing, their reach has been extended greatly in the local region, and they have a lot of new customers coming into their store, being introduced to what they do and what they have, and they're building relationships with from just some little bitty tweaks that we were able to help them with. There is a silver lining at the end of their cloud, and we were so happy to be part of helping them do that. Hey, I want to leave you with this quote that's one of my personal favorite quotes. I want you to think about this. If you're in a small business and you've kind of lost your edge, if you've lost your morale, if you feel beat up, if you too are thinking that small business in America is dead, I want you to keep this in mind. It's who you serve. Remember who you serve and what the purpose is. The reason that you got in business, the reason that you had this dream. And I want you to think about this quote. This is from Tom Brokaw. And it goes like this. It's easy to make a buck, but it's a lot tougher to make a difference. And I think you can get your edge back if you are thinking about the difference that you're making in the people's lives that you're serving. You know what? Small business in America isn't dead. In fact, it's stronger and it's more robust than ever in the history. In fact, you probably have trouble finding top talent. There's a video that we've created, a series that you can watch. We're going to leave a link to that with this to help you do that. Thanks for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. Hey, until next time, remember this. Think creatively in everything that you do. Work hard to remove the friction for your customers and your employees, and do every stinking thing you can to become uniquely better, and you will win. Until next time, that's what we're going to be up to, and I hope you have a great one, and we'll see you again. Until then, I'm out of here.